So I'm up hiking around today, seeing what's ripe, seeing if there's any wild herbs I can forage. And we got serviceberries ripening. And so those guys will be my lunch. And I have a sneaky hunch it's going to be too early for the huckleberries. So this is a reconnaissance mission on a nice, lovely forest trail that's a bit quiet this morning. I'm trying to beat the heat waves. So this trail is so beautiful. I have some, shade, Thimbleberry. They're shaped like a raspberry. They're very fragile, so you just have to eat them immediately, and you cannot just collect these. But they are way more nutritious than other berries. And nobody else picks them because they're afraid. Yeah, we're in Montana and somebody's target shooting on the mountain, sending all the bears my way. How lovely. So right here we've got false huckleberry. They end up having these dud green berries, and people think it's a dud huckleberry. But these guys, if you eat a couple of the leaves, it cures high altitude sickness and blood pressure problems. Right here we have a red clover, which is actually purple. This is a tonic blood cleaner herb, good for everything. Over here we got let's see if I can zoom in, a Pearly Everlasting, and it looks so pearly, it's shining. It stays like that. The flowers stay looking like little pearls. This is good for any type of sinus infections, congestion, sinus allergies, and it is very strong and works immediately, and it doesn't taste like crap. It just add it to the other tea. I gotta get through all this brambles to the rest of the trail. That was absolutely exhausting. This horrible wood grows in on these old roads and it just sucks. Going a little bit further and then I'm gonna scramble up this hillside. On this beautiful morning. So I have just taken a very torturous hike looking for berries and foraging. And so I thought it would be a perfect timing for me to try this super greens stuff that everyone's always ranting about. Except I have your like regular store brand stuff. Not this it's got magic dust in there. Not a name brand. I'm not sponsored by anybody. It's perfect timing for me to get some extra nutrients. Up on the mountain. Xena greens. It says 0 sugar though, so it's probably gonna have fake sugar substitute crap that I don't like. Alright, here goes it. It's probably gonna taste like seaweed. It smells pretty bad. It doesn't taste like it looks. Well, I think I'll stick to serviceberries. Well, I've been off hiking and foraging all day, and I drove really far up the mountain and ended up at my old campsite. So, what that means, I might as well camp. Wasn't planning on it, but somebody, by some miracle, somebody sawed all the logs that were blocking the road out of the way and cleaned the road up, and there's no gate anymore, and now I'm back at my old campsite, ready to car camp once again. And I've left everything packed and set up, so I'm always in go mode, and I've found millions of flowers today. I'm having so much fun. Yeah, wow, not even planned at all. So here we go. The sun's setting, and it was really windy, so I wasn't even thinking about a fire. I'm just hoping the wind will die down enough for me to have my little sterno candle, cook a little water for tea or something simple. Well, good morning. I survived the night. Mosquitoes bothered me, and I got my cowboy coffee set up. With a fuel candle underneath. It literally only takes like 1 minute to warm up. Then my brain will warm up. And then I can decide if I want to hike some more today in the wildflower meadows. Good morning. 16 miles into the middle of nowhere. I got my cowboy coffee. I got the entire mountain to myself because huckleberry season sucks this year. And I'm the only person going up here just to look at the flowers. But this year also, all the animals seem to think that I'm Snow White. And it's very disconcerting. Because I'll hear these noises and then it's like a bunny's right there. And I'm like, oh no, that's fine. The other time it was a bobcat. The other time it was a bear. I've also seen owls, eagles. Yesterday I got scared by grouse. Cheers. Tropical paradise. That is my aphrodisiac herb, Pedicularis. And these are bog orchids. Loving the ditch the road made.